I feel you. I feel you. It's all good. We live, people direct.
Disarmed. Ready to arm.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go, man. But I'm gonna drop in on you, dog.
Yeah, just jump in, man. We finna go hard real fast.
For sure.
All right.
Word.
Yeah. Midwest in the building, y'all. I'm feeling amazing. And I hope you are too. I do this because I want to. You do this because you want to. And with that being said, all my rights are reserved. And oh yeah, I know my rights. What's up, people? What's the word? Midwest back in the building. Late night with Midwest. Let's get that up there going across the screen real fast. Let me get something going across the screen, people. Welcome to the Midwest Show. How everybody out there doing? We back. I told y'all midnight, but you see, I scheduled it for 12:15. Though I'm here. I'm here. I am here. It's time to go. And remember what we was talking about before we left, right? Prosperity packages, right? I am here. It's time to go. Shipper in the building as well. He's moving to a location. You know, bus is moved. But if you can hear Shipper, you want to say what's up to the people, you can say what's up to the people. Like, share, subscribe, people. Hit those thumbs up. Hit those thumbs up, people, while you're out there in YouTube land.
What's up to the people?
There go the ship. There go the ship. We live and direct with me and Western Sunship in the building, y'all. I hope y'all feeling like us, because once again, we feeling amazing. Yes,
And
y'all.
I hope you are too.
We hope you are too. Ladies and gents and ladies, are you ready? That's how we do it over here.
Gents and ladies.
Yes, y'all. I want to say thank you guys for checking me out. You know, we talking about prosperity packages right now. So with that being said, let's say what's up for show. What up, fam? What up? Hope all is great. What's up? Hey, T Wanda, King Wage in the building. Sunship King Wage said, What's up? Akshay, Bay, what's good? Hello, excited to see you all. Welcome. Everybody, welcome. Midwest in the building. How y'all feeling out there? If y'all feeling good out there, let me get some threes in the chat. Facebook too. Let me get some threes out there. Let me see some threes in the air. King Wage in the building. For sure, my brother. For sure. Let me get some threes. What up? How my brother over there on Facebook. Dillion, what's up, man? What's going on? We got 7 people in the chat. We just letting some more people come on. I know there's 7 people out there. I should at least see 7 trays in the air, people. 7 trays in the air, people. Wave your hands in the air, people. Yeah, we coming with all this energy tonight. Nothing but good energy. Good positive energy. Make the body feels great. Yes, indeed. Prosperity for everybody. Kevy Kev in the building, y'all. What's going on, people? Sunship, you want to say what's up to the people? I got caught up in the redemption. Yeah, that redemption to have you. Sachi, I told you. Once you start reading, you don't want to let it go. That's how I was when I first grabbed it. I'm telling you. Nuggets in that boy. Show you how to operate everything. It's nuggets in that redemption. Straight up. But we on that prosperity packages. Did y'all look that up? Because remember the last video we was talking about prosperity, Shipper. I know you already on prosperity, right? She said I looked up the prosperity pack. Okay. Well, I like some people. I'm finna copy this link, and then I'm gonna drop a link in the chat. And I want some people to come up. You know, you don't have to have your face. You can block out your picture. I ain't like that. you know. But I want some people to come up, you know, and tell me what they think about the prosperity packages. And it's some people out there that don't even know what the prosperity packages is. So with that being said, I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna read what Google says. Simply put, prosperity packages contain classified information about each individual personal secure trust account, people, set up in their names, people. The funds is in the trust account. The funds in these trust accounts are to be used for humanitarian purpose and personal use. Point blank. Point blank. I'm a dead net there. Yes, Nuggets. It's cool. Salute, everybody. Salute. Okay, so I just dropped the a link in the chat, you know, for the live stream. And if anybody I need some people to come in the live stream so we can talk about this prosperity package and what it means to the people. Because there's some people out here that don't even know that what Trump is trying to do is release the prosperity packages to the people. Release the prosperity to the people. So with that being said, it's a link in the chat. Come on now, I got 8 people. I should be able to get 1 or 2 of y'all to jump up here and I already got 1. I just need 1 more. Give me 1 more. Shipper, you want to give me your input on this on prosperity and the packages that was that's gonna that Obama was supposed to release to the people?
Well, what I learned over the last 2 years was that might have been what got Kennedy killed. Was he was trying to release a lot of this kind of information. No more secrets. He didn't want secrets, and so that I think had a lot to do with what happened to him. But now things are at a tipping point, and that information now has to come out, and the prosperity packages themselves have to come out. And so, and I think that now, with the age of the internet and people learning about all these things, it's getting to the point where it's impossible to hide this stuff anymore. And people are learning about things like this in droves. There's no more secrets are going away. Everything's being brought out into the light.
I'm back, Ship. Did I miss something?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I was talking about how it seems that things are getting harder and harder to keep secret, and things are getting more and more obvious because we can see it's obvious that things for the rich, things are getting much better. So so it's like, where's all this wealth coming from? And
right.
So it's starting to get more and more obvious that there is benefit out there. But now to know that there's benefit for everybody, that's not really too hard to believe. That's easy to believe because where is everything coming from? Why are, and to be real honest, this is old news.
Yes.
You can see it even in scripture. When you had like the story of Moses, for example. Or not the story of Moses is the end of the Hebrews being in Egypt working as slaves. They were working as slaves and they had run out of, when Joseph was number 2 in the land of Egypt, everything was basically under his command. Nothing happened except by Joseph's command. Even though Pharaoh was above Joseph and the only one above Joseph, Pharaoh said, nobody will lift hand or foot except by your word, Joseph, except by your decree, by your command. And everyone did what Joseph said. And when the famine hit, first they ran out of money. Then Joseph said, don't worry about it. He said, sell me your livestock. They sold him his livestock. They ran out of livestock. They said, Joseph, help. He said, don't worry. Sell us your land. And then they sold Joseph the land as second. So now Egypt owned the cattle, the livestock, and the land. And then they ran out of land, and they said, Joseph, we're don't let us die. He said, don't worry, I won't let you die.
Right.
He said, when they done sold everything that they had, he said, give me you. And then they said, well, better that than for us to die. So they did it voluntarily. They sold themselves to Pharaoh for their lives because there was a famine in the land. It was a worldwide famine.
Right.
And then that went on voluntarily all the way to the time of Moses.
Right.
And
oh wow.
And then finally, when Moses came on, Pharaoh saw that the people, that the Hebrews had multiplied out of control. And he said, who are these people? I'm in fear of them. I'm in dread of them. He said, make them work. Make them work. Make them make bricks for me. He didn't need bricks. He said, make them make bricks because I fear them. What if our enemies come and they side with their enemies? We're going to die. He was in fear of them. He was in dread of them, and he made them work. And
right.
And during that time of that labor, they multiplied even more. And the scripture said that he was in dread of them.
Okay. Now, with what you just said, right? It was even more of them, So with this prosperity package that's supposed to be released to the people soon, how do you think the reproduction cycle is going to go for the people that they fear?
It's gonna increase, and that's why it's not about money. It's about control. It's about power. They don't need money. They know they don't need money. They want control because they don't want the melanin. All that melanin is an issue.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, all that melanin. Y'all reproduce. You're all so strong. You're all so smart. You're all so wise. You have music. You have literature. You have culture. You have physical strength. You have everything. I fear you. You put me in dread. I'm in dread of you.
Right. Just like that.
But the thing is that we can't be oppression. That's that involuntary servitude.
Right.
Only lasted during Moses' time. That was it. It's intolerable. The universe can't abide it.
Exactly.
And the people were set free.
Abundance.
In one generation. By the time Moses was 80 years old, that whole thing was over.
Just like now, the game is over. People, it's time to stand up, knock the board off your back. We right here. If we don't do our diligence, then no one can hold us captive. We have to hold our right. We have to take hold of our rightful ownership. Exactly. You got to put yourself back where you need to be. Put yourself back in control. That's what he's saying, basically. Because if you're not in control, then you lost. Because you can't. You don't own anything. You don't want to own anything. You just want to control it. Put it in trust. Now, before we got off last time, they were saying like, somebody said they never heard Trump say nothing about prosperity for the people. Well, if you can go back to one of his speeches, that's all he talked about.
Yep.
See, and that scared them. They don't want to hear that. He just shook up the hornet's nest. That scares them.
Yep. The only reason why he might not be able to say it outright is because people aren't ready to hear it. They already
Nah,
know what he's about. We're the people are the ones who don't know what he's all about.
right, because they so stuck in their ways and they used to being they I ain't gonna say used, they program. So when you program, it's hard to program somebody that's been programmed for 30, 40 years. You see what I'm saying? It's not hard to unprogram everybody, but some people just stuck in their ways and they like, well, you know what? I got a decent job, I got a decent career, I'm living, I'm good. I ain't worried about nothing. Well, that's the person
Yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying, that really need to be woke up right there.
That person only represents 1% of the whole population of the world. Everybody else is poor. Everyone else. There are people on this planet who live on so little every day you wouldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
Most people on the planet are poor. The majority. The people that are good, they're like, oh, I'm good. No, I'm fine. That's a small percentage. Everybody else around them even are struggling. They're like, oh man, I better get to work.
Right.
I'm late on my bills. And then everybody else beyond that, poor, 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 poor.
And he
And
always
believe
say,
me, me growing up, I was dirt poor. Okay, I was as poor as you want.
I mean, but you know, you couldn't decide how you grew up. You was a kid.
That's right.
You know, it was a time in the society that you grew up in, you know. But guess what? You overcame that and look at the man you are today. So that made you a better man. They put you in a better place. It taught you to think. It taught you to use what you got with you to get what you need. You know what I'm saying? It taught you that.
Yeah,
Self
I
sufficiency.
never, I never saw myself as poor. Never. I always used to see myself that I felt rich. I felt happy. Money never did. No, money never did anything to hurt me. The only time money ever hurt me was I was already a man, and I watched my mom die in front of me because I didn't have enough to take care of her. That was the first time money ever hurt me. And then I watched my brother die because I didn't have enough money to take him and to bring him into my home and make sure that he was good, and he died. He died in my arms. And those are the only times money ever hurt me. But before then, before then, money was nothing to me. Nothing. It wasn't my struggle. If I had money, I had it. If I didn't have it, I didn't have it. I didn't care. But but to them, it's not even about money. It's about control, like you were saying.
It's to control you, but that's why part of the certain parts of the government, the IRS, and all those branches, they're cutting their staff and they're only working like so many people. Every 30 days they'll drop 30, pick up, and a new 30 will start, they'll drop 30, then 30 will go back to work, then they'll drop them 30, then they'll go back to work. So with that being said, we know a lot of changes are happening. It's just a matter of time when he's able to press that button so we can actually see what we're looking for. Those who understand what's going on with the RV, the prosperity packages, and also these TDA accounts, the accounts that was created when you were born, that's connected with the birth certificate and the social security card. So, with that being said, we just figured out a way uh, how to access those accounts because it's not funds, it's credits. It's all credits, people. It's not no funds there. It's all credits. But the thing about having a UCC1 filed and complete, you can work like the Federal Reserve. You'll be able to create, you're able to create credits out of thin air. Just like how they create funds, you'll be able to do it just like them. And we got the book right now. We're working on it. We're reading it. And we get it together. We'll be ready. So when you guys get ready to get to the end of your process, we'll be ready to help you guys because we have that book to show you how to put the language and everything that needs to be on that so it'll pass through. And that's what we've been working on. That's exactly what we've been working on. And y'all gotta understand, we gotta get ready. You gotta get your house in order. And when I say house in order, I mean the people around you that you can trust because this is going to change a lot of people's life. It's going to change your situation, and you can't have a lot of people knowing what you're holding on to. You know what I'm saying, or what you got. So you're gonna have to get people around you that you can trust. Hey, Shipper. Yeah, just like that. You know, might be an auntie, a couple uncles, somebody. You're gonna need a few people to put in place so when things happen and you have to bust your move and disappear. The people that you put in place, they'll know where you at. They'll know what's going on. They won't be worried. It's the people around that don't know what's going on. Just like that. Just like that. So get your house in order. King Ways, what it do, man? I was over there on the stream doing Mr. Fitzgerald, man. Y'all be doing y'all thing, man. I support you, my brother. Like I said earlier, man, I support all of the brothers, in their ventures. I'm right there. I support everybody. That's all we can do is support each other. That's why we come together as a community and link like a family. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. With that being said, like, share, subscribe. People like, share, subscribe. We was talking about prosperity packages and the prosperity for the people. What's good, Money Boy Films in the building. Talking about these prosperity packages and things. I dropped the link. I need some, if you want to come in and get your input on the prosperity packages for the people, it'll be cool too. It's the link in the chat. So you can join the live. You come in and you can give your input on the prosperity packages as well. All right, Shipper, you can take the floor.
Amy West is Yaya? Is he meowing into the microphone?
She's straight. Yaya is good. Salute Jay from the Shy in the building. What's going on, family? Salute to the family. Glad to see you guys popping in. I know they don't send out those notifications like that. That's why sometimes we come on here the first 15, 20 minutes. We just be chilling, talking about little things, but we jump straight into the prosperity packages. So it's a link in the chat if you want to jump in and give your input on the prosperity packages. King Wage, Kevin Kev, Black Bruce, Money Boy, anybody in the chat. It's a link out there. You can jump in and give your input on the prosperity packages that will be soon released to the people. Because you all know that the impeachment scheme wasn't nothing but smoke and mirrors. We already knew that. So it's always something big going on behind the scene. Greetings. It is.
I think that we're going to start to learn about the real world, the real created order. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because there's technology out there. There's Antarctica. There's all kinds of things going on the planet that the public does not know about. Cures, all these different types of things. And people are going to be able to explore. People are going to be able to learn and find out about what's going on. And these are the things that they cannot control if everyone is able to do whatever they want. And right. So that's why it's not really about the money, but they use the money as a control tool. They use finances, socioeconomic class, as a control mechanism.
Right.
Because if they have us making bricks every day, if they have us, then they have control. Because if they have us making bricks, then they control our time.
Right.
I put in my notice tonight, and I was saying, my time at the plantation is at an end, and I already am, coming up with different plans about what I'm going to do with my time. I don't have to go to the plantation, and so now what? Oh my goodness! Now my time is free. You know,
Right.
it's a whole new ball game now.
Right. Because you ain't focused on, oh, I got to get up at this time to be at this place. See, now you just tricked
Exactly.
the mind. You got the mind working now. So every time they get close to a certain time, they kick in the mind like, hey, you got to be here at this time. So now you watching the clock like, oh man, I got to get out of here. I had to go get some rest. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you
Exactly.
already told yourself. What you tell yourself, that's what happens. Just like when the doctors tell you sick, and then you start telling you yourself, the doctor, they say, I'm sick, man, I'm sick. Now, guess what? You just told yourself that. Now you worrying and you stressing. Now you getting sick.
That's right. And not only that, but it's like, there's a lot of stuff that I can't do on the schedule that I'm on. I can't go to the post office, at such and such a time, or go to the library, or go to the court and take care of this thing here. And I if I gotta be at work during the time that everything that I need to be taking care of everything. Or if I'm working at night, I gotta be
Right.
asleep during the time where everybody, all the places that I'd like to go. And so it's just a big control mechanism when everything's already free. How do you have poverty on a planet that has seeds? It's
Exactly.
just not possible.
It's not
You've
possible.
got to cover all of the land with concrete, and then all the land that you can't cover with concrete, you have to say, oh, this is preserved, this is reserved, so that you can't grow a thing.
Yep. That's how they do it.
Come on, give me a break. That's the Who ever heard of such a thing?
That's why you got to tell yourself you rich. You know what I'm saying? You're rich in value. You rich as an asset. Without you, nothing exists. Without us, nothing exists. They can't do nothing without you. Nothing.
That's right. And the more you tell yourself the truth about the universe that you live in, the more your brain can perceive it, the more your eyes can see it, the more your ears can hear it, the more
Yeah.
that you can feel it, the vibration of it flowing through the air. But you've got to program yourself to see it and hear it and know it. You've got to program yourself to see it. It's not if you program yourself not to see it, then that's what you're not gonna see.
Exactly.
They program us on. They try to program us on TV to think that everyone is poor, or that only certain people can be rich, or that whatever it is that they want us to believe. That's what they try to program us to believe, and they don't do it outright like Hitler did. Hitler tried to force everyone to program them, but that doesn't work. If you force people to do something, they're going to fight you. But if you do it in a funny way and in an entertaining way, then people accept it without even knowing it, and they agree to it without even really knowing that they agreed to it, but they agree to it
Exactly.
nonetheless.
Right.
Where do you think those scientists went? There were over 2,000 scientists doing all that social engineering and testing in Germany at the end of World War II. They all came here. Okay, check your history. They all came here, and they worked for this government.
Exactly. Like you said, do your history. All those sides, they not from here.
Nope.
They not from here. They took all the top-notch, smart people from all these other different countries and put them together and brought them right here and got them building and putting together all everything that they got. They repertoire like people like, oh, Trump trying to get us killed. And man, we got the most strongest military in the fucking world. Is you crazy? Don't let that news tell y'all nothing different. I know I talk to vets on a daily basis. My nephew is in the Air Force. You know what I'm saying? I know what's in the repertoire. And can't nobody. Man, we got Space Force, man. Y'all, we just added another branch. Like, come on now. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Just think about it. We got fucking Space Force. And let me show y'all something, because a lot of people was shocked when we showed them this the last time, Shipper, about the asteroid in space.
Yeah. NASA fun. Yeah, they said they make every person on Earth a billionaire. Now they're not going to even put that on. They're not going to even put that in the public unless they've already mined that thing. They already mined it. But the truth is, that's probably just a cover story to explain why they're going to make everybody rich.
What it say? NASA headed towards a giant golden asteroid. Watch this. Look at that. Look at the headlines, y'all. NASA headed towards a giant golden asteroid that could make everyone on Earth a billionaire. Everyone on Earth a billionaire. That's the sign right there that we going back on the gold standard. But I'm gonna just keep that to myself. Yeah.
Making a bunch of racket.
There you go. Right there, people. That's for the people that didn't know. I'm gonna put the headlines up for you. For y'all that didn't know, and I'm gonna drop that gold link at the same time. Get yourself some gold, y'all. Make a small investment. You know, get yourself some gold. There's the link. Click on that link, check it out. You know, sign up, order you a package. Once you sign up, people, then it's time to order a package. What Shock say? Also, we were one vote away from America having German its primary language around World War II. One vote away from America having German. There you go, y'all. Space Force is no competition for what they're going to face. Power to the people. Messing with us because our military is super strong. Like, just think about it. If we already flying over these waters and got all these allies, right? Because it ain't just America. I mean, we still got people that's ready to roll with us. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't just us. So when we move, they move just like that. Like Ludacris told y'all that. When I move, you move just like that. So when we move, they move. And how we get them is we hit them at every angle. It's a game of angles. We hit them at every angle, and we hit them where it hurt first. Then we come and play with their boy. There you go. Damn, Shipper, what you got on over there? Straight up. We hit them where it hurt first. You heard the bombs go off, Shipper? You got the bombs over there?
No. What do you hear?
I hear some music or something. Then I heard some
Oh, that's not me.
gunshots. Oh, okay.
No, I don't know what that was.
Okay.
Or that I don't think that was here.
No, I know what it is. Just listen, y'all. NASA has a mission work that could collapse the economy. American Space Agency wants to send a crew through Psyche 16. Psyche 16. The asteroid is nestled between the orbits of, y'all see, studies of the enormous space rock has shown is loaded with an abundance of gold, platinum, iron, and nickel. Gold, platinum, iron, and nickel. If carried back to Earth, it would destroy the commodity prices, totally wiping out the global community. It's crazy. NASA is gearing up for a gold rush. You hear me? NASA is gearing up for a gold rush. 2020 Discovery mission will only focus on scientific, not mining purposes. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all know they're going up there to mine that shit. They're not finna just tell y'all that. They're not finna say, they're not finna go up there for scientific purposes. We already know what's in the, they just told you what's in the asteroid. Gold, platinum, and nickel. So they already been up there mining if they know what's in it. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way they could tell somebody what's in it if they did their research. Straight up.
I'm not even sure if I believe that's even a real asteroid. I just know that they have that much gold and they need an excuse. They need to say, where did this gold come from?
Did you hear what
They're like,
they
it
said?
came from outer space.
Did you hear what they said?
Course.
Well, how do you think that the gold got into the ground, into the ground, into the surface, the Earth's surface?
Oh yeah, it came from an asteroid.
It fell from the sky.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why they build space stations and things up there. So when those things come back around and they don't fall into the sky, they don't fall down to the earth no more. They have mastered that shit. So now when it's that time for them to come around and drop, they only, what they do, they just float around in a certain area and then just stay there and like hover like type shit. Like they said, they'll be there in 2022. Yeah, right. They already there. They've been there. Because if they wasn't there, how could they tell you what's inside the asteroid?
Come on. Man,
come on now, people. Wake up. And they just said...
You see the symbol for NASA. You see that it's those two red lines, those two red squiggly lines. It's a snake's tongue.
What you mean, King Wade? You said take a look at what the Space Force is up against. What is they up against, though? I want to know what the Space Force is up against.
Oh, he might be talking about aliens.
Oh man, come on, man. Thank you. We already know it, but we already talked to the man about aliens and how they already been communicating with the top elites and all the things of that. Come on, man. We don't. If they really aliens wanted to do something, then it would be, it would have been something. You're getting full disclosure. Don't tell how many people you seeing spaceships flying around and everything. Everybody's getting full disclosure and not even believe it. He said not aliens, black beings. They will live among us in 2030. Mark those words. They already living among us. Sorry to bust y'all bubble, but they already living among us. Straight up. You just got to pay attention. Man, it's 2020. It's the year of full disclosure. Y'all gonna eventually everything is gonna hit the papers, the TV, and then y'all, the people that really didn't believe, they gonna be like, damn, those boys was right on YouTube. God damn it, I should have listened to them dudes. I should have got my paperwork in order. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
First in
For
line.
real. You know? Just like that. Just like that. People don't even know they live among us right now, Shipper. Why do you think they don't want y'all to go to Antarctica?
Yep. It's nothing new.
It's nothing new. It's giants and all that shit, man. They don't want. Y'all remember back in the days in New York, because it always used to be in New York. They used to find those giant corpses, and they used to put them in the paper like another giant found. Y'all remember that back in the day? Remember how they used to be finding those giant peoples? For real.
Say that again, Lua.
Huh? I said, you remember back in the day, New York used to always report in the New York Times that they found the giant bone. That they always used to find the remains of giant people.
Yeah, they stopped doing that. Stop talking about
Yeah, they
that.
stopped talking about that, man. I'm telling you, bro, this shit ain't nothing new. This shit is, and I was born and raised in Chicago, but I always paid attention to things that people never thought was real. I always thought that shit was real because they put it in the paper because they already knew the people wasn't gonna believe it. So
Remember Johnny Sacco and the Flying Robots, Godzilla, Mothra, all those things.
Yes, sir.
Ultraman. Ultraman was a giant.
Yeah, dip.
Where?
But it's all good. Offspring, fallen angels. Yep. Definitely. Giants were real. Yeah, they was real. We had one in the WWF. They thought he was just super tall. And I call him Andre the Giant for nothing. Straight up, y'all gotta really think. Look at Yao Ming. Look how big that boy was. What Chinese what Chinese you know that tall? What you say? Your brother showed you a country where they had really tall men and they internet had nerve too. It was about a bakery. Facts. Yeah. That's real. That's real talk. Man, all that shit exists, man. I just told them the story tonight. My kids were sitting right here, man. Me and my kids was walking from the store. Shipper was on the phone with you when the spaceship hovered over us. It hovered over us, and as soon as I got ready to take the picture, because I was on the phone with somebody, and I'm like, man, look at this. I'm like, man, it's like a spaceship or something because it was hovering. As soon as I hit my settings, I hit camera. As soon as I got ready to turn the phone up to take the picture, man, I took the picture, but when it wasn't in the picture, it was gone. That thing took off. And my kids started running. I'm like, man, as fast as that thing took off, shit, ain't no need for us to run. Straight up. Ain't no need for us to run. Because if they wanted us, they had us right there. Oh, that was Shock that was on. Shock said I was on with you. There you go. That was Shock. Yeah, no bullshit. I ain't lying to y'all. Them motherfuckers swoop right down over us. Straight up. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm telling you. No bullshit. That shit real. I'm gonna wake up and stop playing. I'm gonna wake up and stop playing. Y'all gonna go outside, little homie gonna be sitting right on y'all porch. Y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? Hey, Shipper.
Yeah, I gotta be in whisper mode real quick.
It's all good. I said they gonna go outside and see one of them little homies sitting on their porch and they gonna take off running.
Oh my goodness.
And when they look back, he gonna be still standing right next to him.
It's gonna either
You know
make
what
you
I'm saying?
laugh or make you cry,
Right.
depending
because
on how you
y'all-
think of it.
I believe you, Kev. You gotta pay attention, man. That's why they got you looking down now. That's why they got these smartphones, so you can keep your head down so you can't see what's really going on. But you gotta think outside the box. Why they always want me to keep my head down all of a sudden? You see what I'm saying? You gotta think like that. Like, why they want me to keep my head down? Oh, I gotta hold my head up. Our pineal glands have been shrunken through fluoride and the stuff that they put in our food, so we aren't able to have the power God granted us. We're the X-Men. Already know King Ways and Soundstream Entertainment. Won't y'all join won't y'all come and join the live and let's talk about it. Straight up. That's right up my alley right there. That's right up my alley. All of them is facts. That's why you gotta decalcify it, man. That's why you gotta cleanse yourself. You gotta decalcify your pineal gland. That's all they told you in the movie, Paul, that the government puts out stuff a little at a time. Do people won't be scared? So people won't be scared. Okay, yeah, you're right. That's how they do it. Pinch by pinch. That's why I gotta trickle down. That's why I say everything gotta trickle down. Because they done lied to the people so much, they gotta slip it in while they keep up chaos somewhere else. Yeah, chemtrails are real too. Everybody know that. Your boy started that. Who started that, Shipper? I forgot Shipper and Whisper Mode. Real talk. He said, yep, Antarctica is hidden for a reason. Hell yeah, it's hidden for a reason. You know why it's hidden. Everybody know why it's hidden. You can go over there and drink a cup of that good old water and fuck around and live 300 years. Straight up. I'm just saying. That's the fountain of youth. That's where the fountain of youth is. Yeah, Sinbad old movie had giants in them. Yeah, they used to be in the movies all the time back in the day. Tall ass motherfuckers used to be in there, hunched all over and shit. Real talk. I remember all that. For real. Chemtrails have aluminum and bacteria, viruses to keep you sick. Will you have to rely on big pharma to make us well? Nope. Y'all seen that last what movie was that, Shipper?
Which movie was that?
When they had the projectors in the sky, and when he realized that there was a projector, he shot one of the drones down, and the people start seeing clear. Start
I don't think I
seeing
saw
that.
that one.
Man, what? Hold on, I'm finna tell y'all what movie that is. Hold on.
Come on now. Zimmer, come on. I don't know what she did. Come on. Hey, y'all. Good morning.
It was Spider-Man, the second one, when they was trying to destroy London. When he realized that those was drones projecting that scene, that devastated scene, like the ocean was finna hit the shore and all that. Well, the particles, the chemtrails that they spraying in the air has the material that that they make those movie screens with at the theater.
Oh, that was the one with Mysterio.
Right. When he realized that was everything was being projected through those drones, and he started knocking those drones out the air, and the sky started clearing up.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, on the real. I'm telling y'all.
I know Mysterio's background. That was his thing.
Yeah. What she said, chemtrails. Oh yeah, I read that one. They found some bones here in Pennsylvania, and it's documented. I believe Andre the Giant. Yeah, check out Mud Fossils on Facebook. The professor shows us the truth. They said the water in Antarctica is so pure that we would contaminate it, so they are trying to figure out how to source it right. Major breakthrough will to light come to lightly very soon, from tech or to meds, etc. I notice they bring them out all the circuit fair rats in India. Yeah. Okay, now back to this when they said the water in Antarctica. Yeah, that's why I said that's the fountain of youth. That's why the motherfuckers be trying to keep shit a secret. See, all the motherfuckers up in the high government, they got clones. They got body doubles. The president, all of them got body doubles. Y'all gotta understand that. So a lot of times, like when they be showing them motherfuckers that die, man, that don't necessarily gotta be them. They just died on the public side. You see what I'm saying? It just went private on y'all ass. They don't have to come back to the spotlight. They don't have to come back to the public because they're private. You know, that's what you try to do. When you want to get off the radar, you go private and you stay private. You don't operate in the public in no type of way. You just stay private. But you have an option. Pyramids are in Antarctica as well. Yes, they are. Exactly, pyramids are in Antarctica. And they said they trying to figure out who built the pyramids, though. Because they ain't had no cranes and none of that shit. Well, none of that shit. One of those cement trucks. It wasn't none of that shit. You know, they trying to tell you that this is what you need to build shit with. That's bullshit because they built all those pyramids and everything. You know what I'm saying? Way, way before cranes and cement trucks and dump trucks and all that shit was ever invented. They always hide everything in plain sight. Then when people see it, they be like, man, look at that bullshit right there. Nigga, that's the truth. That ain't the bullshit is what you've been living every day. We have pyramids in southern Arizona. Shipper, you been to Arizona? You seen any pyramids?
No, I lived there for 7 years, but I didn't do a lot of traveling. I was working the whole time, making bricks on
Oh,
plantations.
it's all good. See, he was on the plantations for 7 years up there. Can't remember his YouTube channel, but I saw a guy who used an advanced telescope and he could not see buildings, etc., from miles away, but you can see the craters on the moon.
Armed. Stay. Exit now.
Superstition. MTNS. Man, we have pyramids. Major facts. Okay. So who put those pyramids in southern Arizona? How they get there? Tuesday. How old are those pyramids? And that's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to figure out how old are they. Straight up. I had to think of that. I had to come back to that one because I never heard no pyramids in southern Arizona. There might be some sand dunes or something like that, but I don't know about no. I mean, you shit. Like I say, I never, just because I haven't heard of them, don't mean that they don't exist. Straight up. For real. For real. I know it's motherfucking volcanoes hidden around this earth that y'all don't know about. Well, a lot of people might know about. I can't say y'all don't know about them, but that I found out about. You know, it's a lot of vent pockets around the earth, like right even here. Yep, he said Mexico. Yep, they were built by civilization thousands of years on. Oh, Earth is older than we teach. We already know that. Yellowstone is one. Yep, Yellowstone one. No, I'm talking about like where you least expect it. That's what I'm talking about. Not the ones where they tell us they. I'm talking about the ones that they don't tell us about. I never said that there weren't any. I said I haven't heard about any because they don't talk about them. That's what I'm saying. And I haven't even did any research on them because I never heard about them. But now tonight, I got something to look up. They are next to the Superstition Mountain. The Superstition Mountain are an ancient volcano. Oh, okay. So much they won't show, afraid to give knowledge. Yeah, because if people knew they was there, people will go and visit more. You know what I'm saying? Do research, gather up history, That's what I'm saying. That's what we need to do. I gotta go. You in that? He said, I'm in Arizona. Hey, well, you gonna have to go check that out. I just Googled the pyramids in Arizona and they are there.
You see, that's why they can't pay us good and give us vacation time, because we'll go check stuff out and we'll have money to do that. But they can't even do that for us. You can't have good pay and you can't have vacation. You got to work until the day you die or are too tired to go anywhere. Too tired and too sick to go anywhere.
Pyramids, Arizona.
When your body is broken and you're too tired, then they'll let you free.
Yeah. And then they'll give you a whole disability check.
Yeah, to sit and be quiet.
Or a retirement check.
Yeah, so, but don't get too, don't get too active and don't get too healthy.
Ancient pyramids in Arizona. Hidden pyramids in Arizona. We're gonna go ancient.
But I like the idea of having our stuff in order so that we are, because we want to be first in line with all of this stuff. We want to have control over all of our stuff and how we receive it. We don't want to be dictated to how we're going to receive what's ours.
Okay, shipper, here you go, right here.
So the prosperity packages for us.
Hold on, one second.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear that?
No. I can't hear anything.
Oh, okay. Can you see the video?
No.
I'm showing it right now.
I don't see a video.
Wow. So is it one or two? Because I can see one here. And it's right there. It's right there. So people should be able oh, I didn't have the my bad, y'all. There's let me go back to it. Can you see that, Dipper?
Yeah. I see something now. Fox News.
Fox News. You don't see the hidden pyramid? It's all good. Dip. We back live and direct. Like, share, subscribe. People like, share, subscribe. We live and direct with Midwest and Sunship in the building, y'all. Y'all here, we want to welcome everybody to the Midwest show where it goes down. He said no vid, bro. Yeah, it didn't show the video, yeah. I'm kind of glad it did. I might have we'll definitely check it again. Kevin Kev talking about Antarctica. Check out the thing from John Carpenter too. All right.
Oh yeah. I seen John Carpenter talking about no. Wait a minute. I'm thinking of John Carter, the dude who the movie that was talking about the guy who went to Mars, or yeah, through a portal. But that was interesting. That was an interesting movie, but that might not be what he was talking about.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Shipper, you good over there?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see, the car is the only place where I can go to talk kind of freely, because we're not in a big place.
Right.
So I'm in the vehicle now. I'm trying to get myself situated a little bit.
It's all good. Shows about the aliens surviving us and still in our bodies like parasite.
That would suck.
I'm gonna have to check that out. I might watch that tonight when I get
What
off
was
of
that?
here.
What was that?
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter.
Check out the thing from John Carpenter. 2. Got you. She wanted to just drop the link for y'all if y'all want to check out those pyramids in Arizona.
You know what though? Arizona is a powerful place. I'll tell you what. You know what? When I was in Arizona, I felt and saw something that affected my third eye in a powerful way. Before I even knew where the third eye was and what it was, I was in Arizona, and in my mind's eye, I felt something shoot out of my forehead, looked like in my vision. And it's like how you daydream. It's like you see a day vision. It's in your mind, but it's not real. But I could feel it, and it felt like something like a lightsaber coming out from my forehead about at a 45-degree angle, right out from the middle of my forehead, and I could feel it. And in my mind's eye, it looked like a blue lightsaber of light, and there was like lightning flat, like all around it, like lightning was like whipping around it, and it was
Right.
a constant feeling, and it was a constant vision in my mind's eye for about 2 years straight. And I was like, what in the world is that? And it was like obviously I couldn't see it. It wasn't, but it was like in a vision. Like I could see it in my imagination, and I could feel it in my real senses. I could feel like it was there. So that it was like I could feel it so strong that it was I was constantly aware of it at all times. And then but it wasn't until years later that I started to hear and learn about chakras and third eye and this, that, and the other. Man, and that thing had already been like in place. And it was in Arizona when I felt it. And Arizona is I think a very powerful place when it comes to just energetics. The energy of Arizona is powerful. I'm telling you, it is powerful. I was drawn to Arizona like a magnet. That's where I was a cop. And I was, it was like in Arizona, being in Arizona, I was physically stronger. There was all kind of things going on in Arizona. I would go on 40-mile bike rides, 20 miles out, 20 miles back. That was when I started my fitness corporation, was in Arizona. And Arizona, to me, Arizona was like a magical place. I didn't know what was going on with Arizona. I visited there once in 1997 to visit some friends. I was visiting Mom too, no less. I was visiting some friends, and then I went there. It was hot, like the summer of '97, and I instantly knew that I wanted to move there.
So then I got an opportunity to move there in 2001 or 2002, right after, right after 9/11. So I moved there. I was there for a couple months in 2002, and I couldn't stay because I couldn't find a good enough. I couldn't find a plantation that I could work. And then I joined, and then I went into the military again for my second enlistment right after 9/11. And then I was there. So then I did my second enlistment, and then I took that commission, joined the chaplain corps while I was still active, and then we moved to Arizona after I got married. We moved there in 2006. And we were there all the way till 2011 or till 2012. About 2012, 2013, I think. You know what? No. We were there I think almost till 2014. We were there all the way till 2014. And then it was that's where my son was born. My son was born in Arizona.
Yes, sir.
So that's my life story. And I apologize, you guys, because I haven't even been reading the chat. Avatar, The Last Airbender. Should be able to Google those mountains in Arizona and use satellite images on the map to get close-ups.
Yeah, 4D, 5D. Yeah, that's what they do. They jump in and out. I'm going off the chat. They said should be able to Google these mountains in Arizona and use the satellite image on the map to get close-ups. And then what he said back here was that let me read this one. This one. He said, Tuesday Wells, he said, I saw a documentary that those mountains in Arizona still house giants and some are decayed into the mountain. That sounds interesting right there. Shay from the side, Arizona is a special place. You know, I always felt like deja vu is someone or something erasing information from us once we discover something. Could be. Shock with the facts. Where you at? I know you got that link. They waiting on you like Jordan in the fourth quarter of 92.
Mm-hmm. Oh, King Wage, all good, shipper? You good? Oh, this kind of 411. Yeah, me too, King Wage. Yeah, all good. I can't complain, man. It's good to see you all. I'm finally looking at the live comments.
What up? Oh, Shock still watching. What it do? What you at the crib doing, man? You up puffing? Y'all want to jump in the live for a couple minutes? Sent you a link. Say what's up to the people. Kevin Kev in Arizona. Did y'all see the post with the tall beam? One picture made headline news. Nope. Oh, okay. I already know what you all did, Shock. Shock over there read. Hey, you got that post, Kevin Kev? I love to see them headlines. You can send me that. Or if you got the link, put it in the chat. What's going on, bro?
What's going on with y'all?
Chakra.
What's up with the shit?
Not too much, man. What's going on?
Shit, right here posted.
You good?
Hell yeah. Look good, that nigga Mario.
Shock said, "What's up?" Say,
I
"Hey,
see you
Shock."
over there.
Hey, look, he gonna try to talk all low and shit. Hey, Shock.
Yeah, he over there in the cut. I see you, little bro.
Yeah, hey, Jackson, he was upstairs.
Peace,
What's up?
Sachi. Good to see you all.
Okay.
What's up with y'all on the line, man?
Yeah, it was upstairs, man. I'm down here posted. Here they come.
What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all?
Nothing much, man. I was just wondering what was going on with you and shit. You ain't never called me back.
No, I was at somebody's house, but I've been over here reading a little bit, just wrapping up on a couple things.
You found some more nuggets? I know you did.
It's not even more, it's just more solidifying and breaking down what I know in a more simpler term of understanding.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm reading on secure transactions right now.
All right.
Push it to it. You know
It kind of breaks down the UCC financial statement, or like kind of what the UCC is. Those who wants to understand what it is or what you have, then just going and buying somebody paperwork. But other than that, you know, indispensable paper, you know what I'm saying? Collateral evidence by writing, you know what I'm saying? It basically goes down to tell you what type of instruments fit within that. Intangible, what includes intangible property, the security agreement, what it is a security agreement, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Shop. I'm waiting on spiritual principles.
Oh yeah, I forgot, huh?
Ooh, they own you.
We gonna have to do that. How long you gonna be on this live?
I've been out for an hour. If you got something to do, just
No, I was just saying because I'm gonna have to really just bring out them notes and bring out the book so I could actually bring people to the scripture. And shit. I really forgot, y'all. I've been right here just reading this whole little thing, this little shit over here, trying to make something else happen at the same time. But I got you. For real, I got you.
I'm here. If you got some knowledge or whatever, like I'm here. That's what we here for. You know, like if it ain't nothing being said, then you know I'll jump off ASAP.
No, I was just talking about. No, I was just saying on the spiritual part. I got you on the spiritual part. At this moment, I got other things in front of me. You know what I'm saying? But I got y'all still. You feel me? Rather this live or the next. You know what I'm saying? But I got y'all. But it's gonna hold. It's basically gonna redo what we just said in the other live, but with spiritual context to try to help people understand it from another context or another point of view,
Right?
Perspective. But not only that, but it solidifies of what the people believe in their own personal beliefs into reality. And not only to reality, but into truth, into the modern time and commerce, and understand what Jesus really is and was to us.
She said, pass the blunt around.
About to right now.
He got y'all people. Just give him a minute. He gonna take care of y'all when he, we got some other stuff that we that we working on because like we at the end of our process, so we we get together to get these instruments together for the people. So it's a lot going on right now. Straight up, I promise you, it's a lot going on. A lot of studying, a lot of research.
When I say the fourth, you feel me? I got the real fourth edition, you feel me? Levi's Black's Law 4. So I just don't be saying it for no reason, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm right here I got my look. I'm gonna show you how I study. Like, so this how I study. So I got my cards, right? Right. I got my cards, right. So I basically write down the definitions. You know what I'm saying? As I'm reading, as I'm taking notes, as I take notes and stuff. It's not bad. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
It's all good. He gonna come back and show you guys. I guess Sachi done made him pull out the book, so he can pull out the book. He's gonna come back and give you guys what you're looking for real fast. Shipper.
Midwest.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. People, hit that thumbs up. People, like, share, subscribe. If you're new to this stream, subscribe, share with your people. And make sure you smash that thumb, because you know you want to like it.
You know you want to like it.
Yeah, Harvey Dent used to say that all the time. All the gurus, we know what all of them used to be saying out there when we first started researching and finding out about this stuff, these TDA accounts, how to link your social security account with a route, social security number with a route number, and do certain things. It was crazy. You know, I was curious, George. I had to find out.
Heck yeah.
Straight up, I had to find out. I got that ginger root in there, y'all. Y'all see that ginger root in the bottom of that shipper?
Oh, okay, I see it.
And that alkaline water, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I gotta stay hydrated.
gotta get our health right, because that's a control mechanism too, is your health. you want to be in control of your health. You don't want to have to go to a doctor, because doctors today are not like how they used to be. You know, doctors used to know health, but now doctors know medicine.
And money.
Doctors don't know health anymore. They know medicine and they know surgery, because that's how you make money. It's through medicine. Exactly. If they work medicine and surgery and tests, then they can make money.
Yeah, real talk.
That's where the money is when they cut you, when they give you pills, and they run tests. Those are the three money makers in medicine. And that's what they do. They're like, oh, we need to run this test. And that's why they have specialists. One doctor doesn't know what the other doctor knows. They got to send you to another specialist for another test. And they don't know. None of them knows nothing. They got to send you to another specialist and take another test and give you another medicine.
Yeah, so I can get
doctors,
paid.
That's right. Before, one doctor knew everything. And they knew how to actually cure you. Now they don't even want to cure you. They just want to control your sickness. They just want to manage your sickness.
But not only did that, but they used to do house calls and come to you only when you were sick.
Yep.
And they used to only get paid for that one visit.
Yep. There's no money in that. So they stopped doing that.
Yep, you're right, Sean. And then we had the same doctor for like damn near 13, 14 years.
It's called a family doctor. It's called a family doctor.
The doctor knew since before you were born. He knew how tall you were going to be.
I'm talking about that doctor. Is the same doctor that looks at all the women, that does everything from the children, from the mother.
Same doctor. Knew everything. and you were strong as an ox. Now, forget about that. Those days are over.
For real.
Now you got to run around to all the different compartments, all the different tests, all the different surgeries, all the different medicines, and then run the rat race. Nobody knows nothing.
But back to what I was saying, this is how you study, like on some real stuff. Like, all right, for instance, say I got this book, right? I got this book. Boom, right? So as I'm reading the book, I'm taking notes with a notepad. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking notes on the notepad. Either in the midst of reading or after reading, I'll be in a Black's Law and I'll be writing all the notes, the words, and all that. That's the purpose of having a Black's Law and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? To educate your word game and to understand the language of what you're trying to do. So that's pretty much on that, y'all, on the learning game.
Yeah, we definitely want to have a system of how we're gonna process this information over time. You know, your files, your documents, and all these things, because it helps you organize your own thoughts, helps you organize your own, how you're gonna think through all of these different processes and ideas and all of that, because this is a commitment. This really is. It's we're all gonna approach it differently, but this is a long-term goal. This is a long-term thing. This is not just this is not get rich quick or get something for nothing. No, that's not it at all. This is a real, it's a real commitment.
I agree, because without a commitment, it don't even make sense to even try to do this.
No, not at all. It would make no sense. I can say that with all my heart. If this is not a long-term thing for you, don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it. Just give yourself and everybody else a break right now. Because it's not gonna, because you want to stick with it too.
She wanted to say she worked for a pharmaceutical company and they have miles of antibiotics on rooms filled to the ceiling, and they make us sign a document saying not to talk about what's going on there.
I know, right? Yeah, they got to, because there's no telling. They need to protect themselves because they got some stuff in there.
Sure do. They sure do. Yeah, you're right. That's great. It's funny too.
And they're trying to, I mean, it's like, I get it, because these are private companies. None of these things are none of them are governmental. None of them.
Right.
These are all private companies, and so
all private.
so they make they make their money however they can make it. Okay, so part of me doesn't even feel mad, except for sometimes I get a little frustrated because I don't like being lied to. That I don't like.
Right.
But you know what? But they're all private companies. They don't have to. They can do whatever they can do. They can do whatever they can get away with, and and that's what they do. So it really is up to us
to know what's going on with ourselves and to be in control of our own, to take control of our destiny and
Yes,
to take
sir.
control of our lives and to know what's going on. It's like a mechanic. If you bring your vehicle to a mechanic and you don't know anything about cars, you are at their mercy.
Right.
Period. You're at their mercy. If they want to rip you off, they can rip you off because you don't know any better, and that's how it is. But if you can find a way to figure out how cars work, and they tell you, oh, you need new brakes, and then you be like, no, I don't need new brakes. Well, then you just took control of your destiny.
Yeah.
You just took control of your car's destiny. You told the mechanic, no, I don't think I'll be working on the brakes this week. Just go ahead and give me an oil change. All right, just like I said. All right, jig is up. Okay, we're not gonna work on the brakes. All right, guys. He knows how to fix vehicles. Let's do the right thing.
She said, yep, they say throw the medicine, throw it out. The medicine, when actually the medicine don't expire. They just want you to keep on coming back for more.
Heck yeah. How's that medicine gonna expire?
For commerce, it always have to have an expiration date and use and Best Buy. That's just for commerce, period. So that's how you know it don't really got to be expire. It just, that's just for commerce use.
Yeah, of course, throw it away.
It's a marketing scheme.
My goodness, how are these poor people? How are these poor people supposed to make any money if we keep everything?
I know, right?
It's like, don't we feel sorry for them? Wah, wah, wah.
Uh-huh. Yes, sir.
How are they supposed to make any money? How are they supposed to make money off of us if we keep stuff and we know what's going on?
You're right about that.
Yeah. It's like we don't have any mercy. They're just trying to make a couple dollars.
Pretty much.
They're living off
they gonna keep that
hog.
Right. They gotta keep that money coming in.
And it's so simple too. Can you imagine? All they gotta do is say, hey, listen, if we tell them to throw it away, they'll do whatever we tell them, and then they'll just come by and buy some more.
Yeah.
So tell them to throw it away. Okay, throw it away. It expired. Oh, okay. $10 billion, whatever.
Exactly. I like that hoodie shop.
Oh, yeah, you already know.
So easy for them to make money. And they make money hand over fist.
But yeah, man. What y'all talking about? What y'all want to talk about though, y'all? What y'all
We was talking about prosperity and why Trump always talking about prosperity.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, we had a few people on Facebook that didn't know nothing about prosperity packages, nothing about anything. So we were just enlightening the people that didn't know, basically.
Yeah, probably some people probably breaks their heart to see people suffer when they know that there's enough for everybody. But then some people don't care at all.
Yeah, some people don't know. Some people that's all they know, so they rather suffer. That's why they continue voting and giving they you know what I'm saying? They keep being deceived by the deception of broken promises. So, and all these politicians, people still putting their trust in all these lawyers and shit. But they first go into church, and the religion that they're telling you is telling you to be aware of these lawyers. You feel me? And
that's
work,
right.
You feel me? So it just people don't even know what they know what they going to church for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People don't know what they living for. You feel me? People so focused on the same mistakes or mistakes somebody did to them or that they did that they continue to be in that hate, in that self-misery, you know what I'm saying? And not even understanding what's going on and the prosperity to the people, you feel me? And
right.
And it's lightweight sickening. because I can't wait to see the looks on y'all faces. You know what I'm saying? Not even on y'all, because I'm not saying I'm gonna see y'all in person, but y'all as in general, as in the public and the people, even people surrounding me. You know,
Right.
because them prosperity packages, it's not even. I don't care about the prosperity package in my terms. I know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Prosperity for the terms of where the world and the universe is going. That's why I care about it going in motion. You know what I'm saying? Because what is to come from the people. I know
Right.
I'm good and my bloodline good just based on the docs I got. Once it's enforced and in proper, you know, and it's being utilized, I'm straight. You feel me? I'm straight. And I was straight even if Hillary did win and we was going to the FEMA camps and shit. I got my paperwork. That applies to the debtors. That applies to the U.S. citizens.
Right.
So those better look towards the prosperity package. It's going to put a lot of people in better ways. You know what I'm saying? Better positions. You know what I'm saying? So,
Can you imagine the lies that they were going to try to tell us?
huh?
Can you imagine the lies that they were going to try to tell us?
I mean, shit. Oh, when Obama had those 15,000, 30,000 guillotines shipped to the United States, one in Atlanta and Texas, they was gonna be doing more than telling lies. Motherfuckers gonna be lined up getting guillotined right up there like a little sheep, like a little you. You know what I'm saying? Like a little
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Just sitting there, walking their ass up there, getting their shit beheaded. And realistic, not this time on a security paper, but getting beheaded in real life.
Exactly.
Wow.
I don't know why everybody be praising Obama, man.
He's just another man that has a heart that can turn cold just like yours can. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no difference.
Yeah.
And people it's people just like racism that involves in people's mind. People just, oh, he black. I'm gonna ride with the black man, but people forget that shit. Hey, people forget the black man betrayed and sold black man at a point of time. You know what I'm saying? So at that rate, you gotta hold everybody accountable to their own individuality. Not because what he is or what he say he stand for, but it's hold them by their actions. How they
Right.
saying they saying you doing something, but ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You have to look in reality and stop going with the hype.
Right.
Am I right? What I mean, what's happening? You know, not just what people think, but what's really going on. What's going on? You know, it's right in front of our face.
Man, people just stuck in their ways. Like Chuck said, some people they good with how they living. I got a job, I got a car, I got a house, I'm straight. You know,
They
that's
don't
how some people feel.
because they don't know nothing else, that they so accustomed to the way of living that they don't know there's another way of living. Like I was telling the analogy about the sheep and the shepherd. You feel me? Eventually, you know what I'm saying? Hey. And then when they see, it's just like they got people promise. They got to see it to believe it. You know what I'm saying? But what God say, what Jesus say, yeah, bless those that have not seen but see through faith. You know what I'm saying? And
Straight
still
up.
believe. And still those that have not seen it and still believe. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's more than just seeing to this, because it's more of a faithful and a spiritual principle within your spirit.
That's right. You
All
know,
right, Pastor.
I mean, I am ordained. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, hey, I just be trying to
that's
speak
right.
truth. You feel me? That's all.
No, it's all good.
Speak
I
truth.
like when you speak like that, bro, because you younger than me and you know them, but you know, it ain't that you know them, you understand them verses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
but I mean,
don't just
look, I used
you
to
don't just say them like people be just, oh, Psalms, ooh, this say, ooh. Yeah, it say that, but what do that mean?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You
yeah,
don't just say, "Oh, man, this is it." Well, you say, "Well, this is this," and this what I got out of that. You know, they talking about this, that, and the other. Don't just read me no scripture and tell me what it say, because I can do that shit for myself.
Yeah, it just I don't know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was raised, thinking it was something else, but at the same time, when I was raised, the nigga the hall was my second home, they had a bed waiting for me, you know what I'm saying, juvenile hall. So I got before out on the streets and juvenile hall I was always into, you know what I'm saying, into things of that nature, you know what I'm saying, but it always gave me more time to sit back, you know what I'm saying, and kick my feet up and read and shit on the word. And it was always a principle in my life. You know what I'm saying? I held that principle and I stuck to it. You know what I'm saying? I'll speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Even to other people, But then with my perspective, and I got smacked up with a couple uppercuts, it wasn't hard for me. I wasn't like, oh no, no. It just started making sense from what I knew to what I'm doing now, and then what I've learned how the Bible is really commerce and law. So it didn't take me effective. It's just like if I looked at it as like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Now I feel like okay, I'm looking at it, you know what I'm saying? Them pastors is wolves in sheep clothing. They actually fit the scripture of it speaking, but they on the people, speaking like them, speaking on it's just like it's opened my ways in different ways of the way I was already understanding scripture. You know what I'm saying? And it fits
Right.
the parables because just one scripture don't mean one meaning. It could hold that principle could hold to many things in life. So you can have different analogies and different and meaning. That's why one person gets one meaning of that same scripture, but at the same time don't make it right. But if it holds the principle there, therefore it's truth within the darkness. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I know. We already know Obama ain't do nothing. That's his place. He in, he out now. We gotta look to the future. We gotta look to the future. You know,
Who?
Obama. They say Obama ain't do shit. I say, yeah, we know that.
No, man. He didn't do a thing.
Hey, people gonna know even more when he getting them handcuffs, he get indicted. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, we ain't even talking about the indictments.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
They ain't even that. I don't even think a lot of people know about because they don't even really know about the RV.
Yeah, but these indictments going on.
They all that lined up together.
Yep. So all got to go down together. It all has to happen at once.
What's tomorrow? The 5th?
So already the 5th. It's the 5th right now, my brother.
Hey, Shock. I put in my notice, man.
Yeah. I heard.
Yeah, everything is in full swing. Everything is in full swing.
That's all good shit, man. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
It's like when we first met you.
Right?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
I had to leave one plantation. I had to take off one uniform, and now I got to take off another.
Yeah, but it's just like when I first met you, like the willing and the sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Just to put your foot out there, close one door, and just leaving that door behind you, not knowing what's in front of you, just with full faith.
Well, I appreciate that, Shock. I really do, because, I mean, I think that it's really, really hard for someone to tell me that I'm a prisoner and then for me to accept it. I just can't. And it's just, I know if someone puts me into a box, they can't tell me that they're not putting me in a box. It's like, you call it whatever you want. It's like I call it like I see it, and that's what's going on. And it's like, if I get backed into a corner, and then they're only giving me one way out. It's like I gotta go that way. I gotta go out that way.
You right about that.
And that's it. It's like when somebody backs you into a corner, they're only giving you one way out.
You got to come up out that motherfucker though.
Yeah.
You gotta come
You
up
can't
out
let
that
somebody.
corner.
Yeah. Because that corner is to control you. They got two things. The corner has two walls on two sides of you, and then one scary person in front of you.
Yes.
So
I don't
take
think
your
they
pick.
can.
Take your pick. Try to go out the left, right. Try to go out the left. Nope, that's not gonna work. You gotta go straight through whoever's right in front of you.
Just like this process, you gotta go straight forward. This paperwork, y'all gotta get it done. You got people that's ready to go. They're in level 3 right now, ready. 2 people. And it's 26 people in level 2. Come on now, y'all. Straight up. We gotta put the pedal. We gotta put the metal to the pedal.
Yeah, to me, the scary person, the scary person is, was basically the risk, whatever risk you think you're taking, and then, but that is the thing that's keeping you.
Right.
If you think you're taking a risk by facing a challenge, but the real risk is not facing the challenge. That's the real risk. You gotta face it. You gotta face it. If you don't, you're taking your life into your own hands. You gotta face that challenge. You gotta punch it right in the mouth. You gotta punch it right in the nose. That'll give you 6 seconds to make a move. So you punch it in the nose and you make your move. Like you ringing a bell. Bing! Right in the nose.
And
With a
then
hammer fist.
you just go ahead and and move around.
That's right. Got to do it.
Like ain't that happen?
You ring that bell, you got 6 seconds. So ring that bell. Make it count.
Yes. Anyone got any questions? Take a few questions right now. Matter of fact, I'll take a couple calls if y'all want to call in. Ooh, I ain't wasting. 414-666-2035. If you want to call in right now with any questions, you can call in right now. 414-666-2035. Live shipper shop. The Midwest show. Come on here 3-4 times a day. Bring the brotherhood over here. Let them help educate the people. And we come back with notes, follow through. You know what I'm saying? Talk about whatever the people want to talk about. It's just not one topic. We talk about whatever the people want to talk about. Like, share, subscribe, people. Like, share, subscribe. It's not a one topic shop. We talk about whatever. Somebody might be going through something. Somebody might have just lost a family member or a loved one. Somebody might have just got out of a domestic relationship. You know what I'm saying? Anything, a divorce or anything. We talk about life events. Because this situation right here has broken up a lot of people, a lot of families. My sister told me that, like, if you and your mate ain't on the same page in this, it's not gonna work. He be telling us this all the time. So that's why I break off to myself and try to, give my time to the people and do what I have to do, and then I'll turn this off and I'll get back to the kids and my family, just like that. But you got to take time for yourself, because I'm not just help educating you guys, I'm educating myself as well. Because the more we talk about it, the more you take notes. You know what I'm saying? It get fluent to you. Now you speaking it like Shock said, like you read, you taking notes. Excuse me. And he writing down words. He got his backlogs right there, so he can understand those words, the meaning of those words. You see what I'm saying? And it's not you writing down every word you know in the book that you read. You write down the words that you know what I'm saying. You trying to see what sense it's making. You know what I'm saying? They used it in this sentence. You know what I'm saying? You want to see, you know, the meaning of this word, the real meaning.
You know, it's you know, you guys, if you study how the brain works, you don't the key to learning is exposure. That's it. Your brain will automatically organize the information and present it to your conscious mind. All you have to do is take the time to expose yourself to the information over and over and over. That's all you have to do. Your brain will automatically arrange the information in a way that your conscious mind can understand. That's called immersion. That's how babies learn how to speak, is they're immersed in the culture. And then they learn how to speak eventually. They don't have to go take notes. They don't have to do this. They don't have to do that. Eventually they'll just learn it. If you keep on talking to them, they're going to learn how to talk to you. That's how it is with this stuff. You don't have to understand it to study it. Just keep on it. If you think it's true, something about it resonates with you, just keep studying it. Keep looking at it. Keep talking about it. You don't have to understand it perfect. Just be around it. Listen. It's making sense to you. You know it. It's already talking to your subconscious. So just give it the time that it needs. Give it the time that it requires for your brain to wrap itself around that information, and then it will flow. That one day you're just going to wake up and that stuff is going to flow right off your tongue. And you're going to see everything the way you're supposed to see it.
Sure is.
That's how the brain works. Is it just needs time. That's it. Just need time. It'll organize everything. That's what your brain is. It's an information organizer. It'll organize light. It'll organize sound. It'll organize color. It'll organize what you see, what you hear, what you feel, everything. It's all it does.
Correct. That's all good, people. Don't have any more questions. We got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes would be 2 hours. No one ain't got no questions. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Hillary gonna have indictments too, Kevin Kev. They said over 60,000 indictments was being released on the 9th, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll start seeing them coming up real soon. We're gonna start seeing people killing us, people gonna start coming up dead and all type of shit. Talking about they had strokes and they had heart attacks and freak accidents, just like how all those pedophile celebrities did. Remember, it was a streak. People was having freak accidents, heart attacks, and strokes, and they was like 45, 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All these rich celebrities and shit. Look at dude Epstein supposedly killed himself. Now I don't know about that one. That's still a mystery to me. I don't think he killed himself. I think he's still living.
Yep. Man, I'll tell you what, man. You know he's not gonna die in prison. No way. Okay, I don't say anymore.
Sure, you already know, man. He got too much money for him. Man, nobody gonna let him kill himself.
No. You kidding me? Man, and not to mention they needed him alive. There was nothing gonna happen to him in prison. Period.
Yeah.
It was the safest place he could ever be.
And believe me, I've been there. I've been there for 5 years. Just right there. It's a safe place. If you're safe. It can be dangerous too, but
King Way said they killed that man. He knew too much. What you think, Shipper?
no way. That's why he's alive. It's because he knew too much. They weren't gonna let him die. If he was gonna die in prison, he would have never gone to prison.
You think so?
Absolutely not. He would have if it would have been much easier to kill him before he went to prison than to kill him in prison. The prison was the safe place for him.
Right.
And it was. Believe me. You're not going to compromise a warden, control, and the officers. No. Not happening. I know.
Working in that field, y'all. So
those control officers.
Know.
Those control officers, they're not getting compromised like that. Negative. You'd have to compromise them first. First, you have to compromise the warden. Then you'd have to compromise the control officer. Then you have to compromise the whoever was doing the watch standing. Okay, that would have been like me. Okay, and they're standing in front of the cell, writing notes every 15 minutes. Inmate laying down. Inmate standing up. Inmate taking a piss. Inmate looking crazy. Inmate, you know what I mean? Every 15 minutes you're writing into this log. And if you fall asleep, control sees you. Phone call. Hey, wake up. Need somebody need to get you some coffee? Dummy? You know who you're watching? Better wake up. All right. I'm on a double. Yeah, get somebody to give me some coffee. Don't worry about it. Forget it. That man is alive. And he's going to talk and he's going to sing like a canary.
Right.
He's going to tell everybody everything that they want to know because that's why he was there.
You think so?
Yeah, that's my opinion. I don't that's just me.
I don't know, but I know that they got arrested though, the inmates and all. I mean, that watch people got arrested and all that.
Yeah, but it's like, but they have to tell stories now. They have to say, oh, this and that, and because this thing can't be so ridiculous. You know what I mean? That it doesn't make any sense. Otherwise, nobody's gonna believe, anything that's said. But I'll tell you what, these guards, they know these federal correctional law enforcement officers. They know they're not gonna throw away their careers for this guy. Come on, there ain't no. You make it to GL7, and you can retire just doing absolutely nothing. Retire. Do nothing for the next 15, 20 years, and that's it. You're done. You're gonna throw that away for nothing, and go to jail? Come on, no way. You'd have to threaten their family or something like that beforehand, and be like, listen, you're gonna do this. You're gonna do this dumb thing, and you're gonna go to jail for and you're gonna like it. Otherwise, we're gonna do X, Y, and Z. And then, in which case, maybe, I don't know. That's why I say it's just my opinion. But I'll tell you what, it would have been a cold day in hell to get me to do something stupid that's gonna put my family in jeopardy and put
Yeah, cold day in hell. Tell you exactly where to go.
Yes, sir.
And I go straight to, whoever needed to know. They have to fix me good.
Shipper was in there whooping on the inmates, y'all. They had to get rid of him.
Yeah, everybody knew that wasn't my style.
Shipper,
I'll
in
tell
there
you
taking, Shipper was in there taking a lunch. Give me your chow, chump.
I'm not gonna lie. This one time, this is the truth. This one guy, because I was starting to take a lot of leave.
Mm-hmm.
This one guy told me, he said don't take leave anymore, man. And I was like, I gotta take care of my own personal life.
Right.
And he said don't take leave anymore. And I was like, man, so what happened? Man, these guys are going crazy. These guys are going crazy. I was like, dang. But also I wasn't in a good spot though either because it just the whole thing it's a bad system. You know what I mean? To begin with, to start. So, you can't, that it's just a it's just a bad system.
Yes, sir.
It wasn't designed to be good. It wasn't designed to correct anything. It was designed to feed it. It was designed to be a circulating, designed to keep people. It wasn't designed to help anybody.
Real talk.
Except for.
Well, it's all good, people. What's up, Shot? You got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
I felt definitely hurt.
Shit's ready, man. Get your head in the book. That's really it right there, man. And that
Yep. Good idea. That's wisdom right there.
Real talk. Keep your head
Get
in the
your
book,
head in the book.
Real shit. Oh, they laughing at Shipper. Shipper told the guy. Yeah. Told him, turn around, put your hands behind your back. He said, might be, I believe he killed all of his characters. Yeah, they always faking their deaths and stuff. That's why they say they'll fake their death and then come back and somebody said come back to somebody else. I say they fake their death and they just go live their life somewhere, where nobody really know them.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, aren't you so and so? No.
Like, hell no. Like, I get that all the time. Come on, Terry. Like, they be them.
Yeah.
I get that all the time. You get that all the time.
Familiar face.
Like, aren't you Eon? Like, no, I'm not Eon.
I'm Shipper.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Shipper.
Eon?
Yeah, Eon. Ladies and gents and ladies.
What's an Eon?
I'm not sure.
So free.
I'm gonna get back off this thing though.
It's like
I'll tap in with
a scared child.
It's all good.
Yeah. It was beautiful.
Yes, sir. Shock that left people. Shock had to jump off for the night. I'm finna get ready to jump off. I enjoyed y'all company. Shipper, you want to lead the people with something?
Well, just a blessing. You all are sons and daughters of the Most High. There's nothing more powerful than that. And so, I know I said that before, but it's still true. That's never going to change. And so I'm happy to say it again, and to just be a reminder of that truth. And you know, and I just I look forward to everybody, you know, just doing what you do, discovering yourself, finding out who you really are, and putting it to work, putting it to use. And you know, and we'll see you guys. You know, we'll see you guys next time. See you on the other side.
With that being said, like, share, subscribe, people. Like, share, subscribe. Kevy Kev, he said he will wear braids. What song is that, Kevy Kev? Before I end this live stream, so I can go listen to it. He said Tupac said he had a song saying he was coming back wearing dreads. Kevy Kev said he would wear braids. What song is that, Kevy Kev? Sachi said Tupac on IG. Tupac had dreads now. It's all good, King Wage. I need to talk to you too as well, King Wage. And I want to thank everybody for signing up under my gold link. I appreciate that. Now it's time for the people to buy some packages, y'all. It's time to get y'all some packages. I'm gonna drop this gold link one more time, just in case somebody in here doesn't have it. Let me see. I gotta delete that. All right, people, with that being said, like, share, subscribe. I just want everybody to stay safe out there in their journey to the plantation or home, you know, or to the stores or wherever your travel may be. May you be safe. You know, may you be blessed by the Most High, and stay positive, people. Energy goes where energy flows. Remember that. With that being said, where we go one, we go all, people. Where we go one, we go all. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys tomorrow.